What is going on, world, and welcome to week 7 of the rice bucket experiments. Today, I thought I'd give you a little follow along rice bucket workout that I've been doing to gain about a half inch on my forearms in just 7 weeks. So, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you guys a quick little update. But here, this is my forearms before doing the rice buckets, so absolutely no pump. But let's go along with this follow along workout. So, I start out with the claw machine, I call it, but essentially I do 20 reps of basically everything. And as you see there, I'm essentially just grabbing the rice and squeezing it. And then what I do is after every about fifth rep, I actually squeeze it and hold it really hard. And that's all I'm doing there. So basically just grabbing the rice, squeeze it, and doing it. Nothing too fast, not too slow, but just a nice, decent little pace there. And typically, while I'm doing these rice bucket workouts, I am listening to a podcast or I have something in my ear and just listening along while I go through these and I'm counting out the reps. After that, I do what I call finger spreaders. So I stick my fingers into the rice and then spread my fingers out and then pull my fingers out after I've spread them. And I've noticed, if you can see the outside of my forearms there, this is where I was lacking because essentially in the gym, I was just doing barbell wrist curls. And this is just hitting the outside of my forearms like crazy. And I've seen some crazy growth on the outside of my forearms by doing those. The next exercise of this rice bucket workout that I've been doing, I'm calling like rotation grabs. So essentially grab the rice and then turn my wrists outwards, then just grab the rice and turn it inwards. So essentially that is one full rep, is just grab it, turn it, grab it, turn it, grab it, turn it, grab it, turn it. And nothing too special or crazy here as well too. It's essentially a pretty easy workout when you're actually doing it, but by the time you're done 2 or 3 cycles of this, I find doing one cycle of all these different movements takes me about 5 minutes, doing 20 reps each, and I'm starting to get a nice little burn. So after I do 2 or 3, I'm hitting about 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and I've been doing about 30 minutes of rice buckets. So essentially I'll do 3 of these, 2 cycles or 3 cycles of this, but just 2 times a day. After this, I do fist rotations. Essentially, I'm just kind of punching the rice, twisting out, punching the rice and twisting in, just going back and forth and back and forth. Not going too deep. I've seen other people do where they're sticking their wrists all the way in and going in and out like that. But you'll see I do a couple other stuff where I'm doing fist movements, I guess you could call it, towards the end of the workout. And I find doing these plus the other ones you guys will see, like, it really gets things burning. After that, I do pinky to thumb and index to thumb. And this, wow, it really gets things burning. So essentially, this is just one rep, is squeezing to your pinky into your thumb and then squeezing to your index in your thumb. And just do that even without having a rice in it, and just do that and really squeeze. And man, that is a workout on its own. So imagine you're squeezing a whole bunch of rice at the same time too. It really gets things fired up. Now, I don't do these all in order. Sometimes I'm just doing it based off how I remember it. Sometimes I forget to do the pinky to thumb and index to thumb, so I'll do it at the end. Or, I just mix things up a bunch, but I try to keep it in order as best as I can. After that, I do fist up and downs, I'm calling them. If you guys know what these are actually called, or if there's specific ways to call these types of rice bucket movements or exercises, let me know. But just 20 reps of basically up and down, up and down, up and down with my fists about halfway into the rice. And then after that, I do fists side to sides. Now, sometimes with these ones, I do go a little bit deeper into the rice. I try to stay above or in the middle of the rice so you guys could see this a little bit better from the angle that I was recording at. But for the most part, I do tend to go just a little bit deeper into the rice for this. But yeah, just side to side, side to side. And again, going with the up and downs plus the, where you're punching it. Wow. Again, really gets your forearms burning and pumped up. After that, I don't do too much of these, but I do these kind of swimmer movements. And so I'm just kind of dipping my whole hand up to about quarter of my forearm and really just kind of loosening up my wrists after I've done one cycle of these. And that's it for the most part. So that's about 5 minutes there that I do this workout for. As I mentioned, I will then cycle that whole set of movements again for a second set. And depending on my workouts for the day, I might do a third set. But typically, I'm aiming for 30 minutes a day. So I either do these full movements twice, 3 times a day, or I do them 3 times, so 3 sets twice a day, typically in the morning or in the afternoon, and then towards the evening. After that, I wanted to give you guys a quick little update here on how my forearm development has been going. So as you see here, I am now about 13 inches on my right forearm. And if you guys will see here in 1 second, when I show you the comparison between week 7, week 4, and the beginning of this, I have now, in just 7 weeks, grown about half an inch on my forearms by doing this every single day. So I think this is pretty legit. This also isn't measuring again, the tops of my forearms and the development that's going on there. Like, I can see a complete different change in my forearms from doing the rice bucket experiments for 7 weeks now. So we still got another 5 weeks to go, I think. Again, the goal is to do this for 90 days straight and see the development that's happening to my hands. I haven't taken any updated pictures of my hands, although I haven't really seen much change in regards to my hands from this yet. But again, haven't really gone through any progress photos. I'm just trying to take you guys through it as I'm going through it. But at the end, I'm going to do a nice, legit update. So stay along the rice bucket experiments. Check out the other videos if you haven't yet. And I'll see you in the next update. I am the Hungarian Experiment.